Hey, you! Yeah, you! Make sure to subscribe to watch all my newest videos and join the Clash Bro family. With that being said, if you need gems to build the best base in Clash of Clans, make sure to check out the description down below for cashforapps.com for your iOS or Android, and make sure to use the code ELG to get started with some free points. Enjoy the video! What's up, Clash Bros? Today, I'm going to do some attacking on my lower Town Hall account so we can get ready to upgrade here in the next couple days when my Town Hall finishes to get some upgrades going right away. Also, I got a $15 iTunes gift card that I'm giving away. All you have to do is follow me on Twitter and retweet my The Truth Exposed video, and you're entered to win the $15 iTunes gift card. The winner will be announced in 24 hours. Instead of talking about the gameplay that I'm going to be doing, I want to tell you guys a really cool story. That is a once-in-a-lifetime situation. A little backstory. I grew up in Seattle, Washington and lived there for 22 years. I moved to Montana in the summer when I was 22 for a vacation. My plan was to stay out here for the next 3 to 4 months and relax until I decided to go back. I didn't need a job since I've been working while going to school and saving money. After about a month of hanging out, I got extremely bored and decided I would put in an application to a restaurant that my cousin told me were hiring. I ended up getting the job and loving it. As September came, I decided that I didn't want to go back to Seattle yet. I loved it here. I live next to the biggest freshwater lake west side of the Mississippi, 2 ski hills in a 30-mile radius, one of them being 15 minutes from my driveway. I fell in love and decided that this would be my new home. I work as a bartender at a really cool brewery where we make delicious beer. We have countless awards for all of our beers. Gold, silver, and bronze medals hang all over our restaurant. One of our beers just won the Best National Imperial IPA this year. Yes, best beer in America. For a town of around 2,000 people, that's crazy. We have delicious food and just won a few big awards in our area for that. And it's owned by the NHL Hall of Famer Lanny McDonald, the biggest badass of NHL history.
McDonald is not the speed bearer and is doing a masterful job at hanging on.
I think the last time Keith Acton was in a fight was against Wayne Gretzky, and that was a little more even.
With Lanny McDonald, who may have severely bruised his fingers of his right arm as they let go. Norman takes his helmet off.
This place is awesome. I love it here. Now I have planted my roots. I have a beautiful girlfriend, 2 kids, and a house. This is home now. This is my 4th summer here, and my friend at work knows I play Clash of Clans on YouTube and told me that a man that works for Supercell just rented a house next door on the lake. I couldn't believe it. We have a lot of famous people that come through our doors, from John Lithgow, Wayne Newton, Phil Jackson, Brock Osweiler, the backup for Peyton Manning, and countless others. But hearing a guy from Supercell was in town topped it all. I asked him what was his name. He said, Greg something. I replied, Greg Harper? Yeah, that's the guy. Are you kidding me? If you are a part of any games, this guy has probably been a part of something you have played. This guy has been a part of Pogo, iWin, and Voo, and has been the GM of Supercell since 2012. I was so excited to hear he was in town. I invited him to come into work on Twitter and I would buy him a beer. I knew it was a long shot, but as I go into work, I am on the lookout, hoping that I would see him walk into those front doors. As the night progressed, there was no sign of him. He probably didn't see my Twitter message. I mean, his last tweet was over 6 months ago. It was worth a try at least. As I am cleaning up the bar and we are about 20 minutes from closing, I see a guy sit down at my bar, and I'm in shock. It couldn't be. Are you Greg? I vomited from the mouth. Yeah, he replies. I didn't say another word. The awkwardness could be felt throughout the room. He breaks the silence with, "Why do you ask? Did my wife call ahead to warn you?" No, I mumbled, barely being able to move my tongue. I then proceed to treat him like any other customer. Well, very high valued customer. He was probably put off by that and thought I was one of the town weirdos. He orders one of our award-winning IPAs that I suggested to him, and told him our fish tacos are some of the best in the world. He takes both of my suggestions, probably hoping that I won't shank him in the parking lot if he doesn't go along with what I suggest. He quickly starts chatting with one of our very interesting regulars sitting next to him, hoping she is a little more normal than I. Well, let's just say she is as unique as me. She is a very nice lady who is extremely intelligent, but to be nice, let's say she is strong-minded. You will know her opinion on a subject whether you asked or not. I tell everyone in the restaurant who that was, and they are excited for me since they all know that I love Supercell games and do YouTube on Clash. As I stop by Greg to make sure everything is going okay, food is good, beer is cold and full, hoping he wants to chat a bit. But my nervousness was probably leaking through my skin. Well, almost an hour goes by and he has finished his beer and his plates have been taken away and it's almost time to close. I told myself I have to talk to him. As I muster up a game plan, he then requests for his bill. Perfect. This is my time. I print off his bill and hand it to him. I tell him, Greg, just want to say that I'm a big fan of your work. He looked at me with a puzzled look. I then looked down at his Supercell sticker on the back of his phone and said, I play the game Clash of Clans. A giant smile comes out and he replies, oh really? That is awesome, thank you. All awkwardness vanishes and I think he realizes why I was so nervous. Even though I was still extremely nervous, he decided to talk to me and ask me a few questions. What do I like about the game? What do I not like about the game? What would I change if I was in a clan? I told him me and about 10 people from my work were all in a clan together, and we have recruited people from around our area to be in the clan, and have all become friends from that. I think he got a sense of pride knowing how his game has put people together and friendships were made. I asked him what he played more, Boom, Heyday, or Clash. He told me he plays Clash the most. Told him how much I hated the air sweeper and that I am protesting it by not building the second air sweeper, and showed him the video of me lightning everyone's dark elixir on the last day possible. He loved it. When he actually laughed out loud from my video, it was one of the best feelings ever. He loved that I played Clash on YouTube and thanked me for supporting him and his fellow coworkers. He asked me how his team can keep things fresh and what the community needs next. I told him the Dark Elixir spells were a nice touch and that maybe Town Hall 11 was not that far away. People will need a new goal. He told me in a nice way that maybe Town Hall 11 was not the right way to go, but maybe he was throwing me off the tracks because he then told me some big things were about to come out. Of course, that was the only information he released. He talked to me for almost an hour. Greg is an extremely nice guy, and it makes me happy that a guy that loves the game that he makes that much and gave a random person almost an hour of his night to talk was amazing. I asked him for a picture and he was shocked and told me that that was the first time he has ever been asked that. I told him that even though he didn't realize it, his life work has impacted my life. I had my fellow coworker take the picture and the first picture almost ended like this. I would have been upset if this is how that memory ended, but luckily she noticed and Greg obliged to take another one with me. Here is that picture. This was around 4 weeks ago. In the month of July, almost all of Finland takes the month off, and Supercell made it so all the headquarters around the world also got that month off. So he somehow chose the small town that I live in to come and vacation. He also loved the town so much as well as his wife said that his wife wants to buy a house here. I told him that would be a great idea. The next few weeks he came into my work. I was meeting his friends and family and felt like I was his friend. It was awesome the way that he treated me and how he would come down just to say hi to me by the end of the 4 weeks. Yesterday was actually his last night in town and he came in to say bye. I wasn't able to talk to him too much because of how busy we were, but he invited me to come down to San Francisco where his Supercell HQ is at, and I told him that would be my next vacation. Greg was an amazing guy and couldn't have been nicer. He treated me with so much respect and I felt by the end of the 4 weeks that we became friends. All you guys should know that we have an amazing team working on our games. Not only are they talented, but they are good people, and I'm proud of that. I can look back on this picture and it resembles the last 2 years of my life, playing Clash and doing YouTube. This will always be one of my best memories. I thought I would share this story with you guys. We have less than 24 hours till our town hall is done, and we can get started on some upgrades. Get ready for that. If you guys enjoyed this story, let me know in the comments and like the video, and I can maybe do some more of these stories. Hope you enjoyed the video. And now it's time for everybody's favorite game, Stinky Pinky. It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky, a word game called Stinky Pinky. Everybody loves the game Stinky Pinky. It's time to play the game Stinky Pinky, a word game called Stinky Pinky. I'm the best at Stinky Pinky. Everybody loves the game Stinky Pinky. Stinky Pinky is a wordplay game where you describe two words that rhyme, but you can't use those words in the description. If I was to give you smelly finger, you would give me Stinky Pinky. Last video Stinky Pinky was intoxicated animal, and the answer was drunk skunk. The person who got the Stinky Pinky correct first was Andrew Healer. Great job, man. Hold your Stinky Pinky high up in the air. You are today's winner. If you would like to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is be the first person to answer the correct Stinky Pinky in the comments. This Stinky Pinky will be lengthy song. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, show all your love by smashing the like button. Want to be a Clash Bro? All you have to do is subscribe. Hope you guys have a great day. And don't forget, my Clash Bros, to stay beautiful.
Make it drop, honey.